Hello, my name is Crosby, and I have a question for the audience. Any of you guys like going to rodeos, drinking sweet tea, or saying the word y'all? I know I do. Myself, along with the majority of my family, were born and raised in the South. Not only are we from the South, we're from Texas, the most prideful of all states in the country. Wouldn't want to live anywhere else. I know a lot of you in this class, if not all of you, are also from the South. Thought it might be kind of interesting to learn a little bit about where you're from. In the speech, I plan to inform you guys of Southernism through the topics of manners, Southern drawl, and Southern culture. So let's say you're walking down the street one day and you bump into a random Southerner. First thing you're probably going to notice about this guy is a Southern drawl. What is Southern drawl? Southern drawl, by definition, is the way in which Southerners prolong the vowels in the words that they say. Like y'all, baby, honey. Southerners just tend to take longer to say a sentence than Northerners would. Southern drawl also is pretty much an entire language created by the South for the South. We've compiled words and phrases like y'all, son of a gun, dadgum, yellow belly. All these different words and phrases would make no sense to anybody outside of the South, and that's what makes it so special. The last aspect of Southern drawl is kindness. Southerners are notorious for being kind, welcoming, and warm people, unlike some of the Northerners to the South. I'm sure you've heard stories of people going to New York and dealing with these outrageously rude and inconsiderate people. It's not the case here in the South. We really take pride in being warm and welcoming to anybody for anything. Next thing you probably notice while talking to the Southerner are his manners. Manners are instilled in Southerners the day that they are born. Most are taught by their parents or their grandparents. Myself, on the other hand, I was taught by my own grandmother in a class that she taught with a bunch of other little kids. Took that class for years. Learned how to fold my napkin in my lap, place the silverware on the table properly, and so on. Wasn't the most fun. The next thing of manners would be cotillion. I know that probably brought some PTSD for y'all, as it did for me. Cotillion is something unknown by the North, which is a class in where fifth graders go and are taught by random older adults how to ballroom dance and have etiquette and manners at a nice restaurant. So you and all your little friends in fifth grade go to this nice venue in your little suits and ties and have to ballroom dance with random people in your grade and learn how to put your napkin down and have the spoons on the right side. Cotillion wasn't the most fun thing in the world, but hey, we know how to foxtrot dance now. The last thing about manners would be how Southerners have better manners than Northerners. It's a fact. Everybody knows it. And I think it's one of the reasons why Southerners are better. And then the last thing you probably noticed while talking to the Southerner would be how he constantly brings up Southern culture. Southern culture is so near and dear to our hearts in the South. It's who we are. First thing of Southern culture would be Southern hospitality. Southern hospitality is how welcoming and warm we are to strangers and our friends, no matter what. You ever go to your friend's house for one simple thing and end up staying there for hours and on end and have meals made for you? That's Southern hospitality. The next aspect would be sweet tea. Sweet tea is one of the best things ever made by the South. Probably can't go to too many restaurants in the South that don't have sweet tea. And if you do find one, there's probably not going to be too many Southerners in there. The next aspect would be breakfast tacos. I challenge you to go to Delaware and ask a random Delaware citizen what their favorite breakfast taco is. They're going to look at you just dumbfounded, have no idea what you're talking about. For me, I think that was the South's greatest creation ever. It's just a taco with some eggs in it, but I had those things probably every single day before I came here. The last and my personal favorite topic of Southern culture would be football. Football in the South, everybody knows it, everybody's heard about it. It's such a big deal. Friday night, you go from middle school playing on Thursdays to Friday night lights in high school to college football on Saturdays and NFL on Sundays. It's one of the greatest things in the world. Every Southerner has their team and they're a diehard fan of it no matter what. So after you talk to the Southerner, You'll probably hear his manners, hear his Southern drawl, and learn a little bit about Southern culture. I love being from the South, and I wouldn't want to live anywhere else. Hope you guys feel the same. Thank you.